All right, you guys. So, you know how we do. We coming on here today. And so, I want to talk about the next part of, healing your way to abundance. The next part is basically acceptance. Okay? Okay, we talked about the shadow side, the things that are, you already know spirit is in the building. Thank you, spirit, for being here. Push these messages through me so I can get to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm even healing myself by doing this. So, it is what it is. This is what I love to do. But anyways, um, we talked about the shadow side on the last dark video. I like to do these videos because I really want to be transparent, and I don't want to think about it. You know what I'm saying? And and I just want to flow and I love dark. I love the nighttime anyways. It's just this is the time where I get close to spirit. Anyways, the acceptance of your shadow side, the acceptance of your dark side, the okay, I am who I am, and I gotta realize I need to change. That thing there. That's what we're gonna talk about, the accepting of it. So, as you know, I'm in my car as usual. But so, I just, I'm going to speak totally, from my experience, okay, with acceptance. Um, I've had a time in my life where, I had to accept that a very long-term relationship that I was in was no longer working. And so, not to say that it was all that person's fault. Not to say that it was all my fault. But the thing is, when something doesn't work, two people play a part in it not working, okay? And I'm speaking from a relationship aspect because that is what really helped me wake up and have an awakening. So I'm just speaking from my point of view. It could be any situation in your life, okay? Um so, you know, you can try, and just things always falling apart in a certain type of situation, okay? So therefore, I know I put what I call unconditional love into the connection, and that person felt like what he put in the relationship was like his love, the way he loved, and it was two totally different love languages, okay? And we were both draining each other, okay? So therefore, I learned in that whole situation that, okay, look, you're going to keep being insane or gain your sanity. You know what I'm saying? And it woke me up on all kinds of levels, because I had to wake up and I had to understand and not accept that, okay, you haven't been perfect in this relationship as well. You know what I'm saying? So I had to wake up to the flaws that I had, and I had to work on myself. So when I went back and hit that shadow side, I started accepting, okay, now that behavior right there was messed up. Okay, you were out of control, and you were out of control, and you just need to you need to think about what you say before you say it. You know what I'm saying? You need to think about that, because words are powerful. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I have I have my mouth used to kill people itself. I mean, just lethal, y'all. So you know, because I take a lot in, because I am a Virgo. I'm very I'm this our card, a hermit. I'm always in solitude and to myself, and I'm always observing people. You know, I don't have to be around a lot of people. You know, I can go party, kick it, do whatever, but I can go back home by myself and be just fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always been a loner like that. But I do long for company. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. But however, I say all that to say this. I had to accept that, okay, you need to observe yourself now and analyze yourself, because, you know, almost like check yourself because you're wrecking yourself right now. Basically, check your ego at the front door. That's what I had to do. And when I started to check my ego at the front door, y'all, it just opened up all kind of brand new doors and closed some doors that I just never would imagine me ever closing these doors. But I did, and it was like, wow, you know, I may have felt lonely, or at that time I was feeling like, wow, I can't believe, you know, I moved on, or wow, I just can't believe I cut this friendship off, you know, after all of these years. You know, I went through a lot with family, friends, and significant other, okay? So it was like all of this was hitting me at one time, but as I was checking myself, Spirit was checking people for me. They was Spirit. What was happening is I was finally, I was looking at myself, and I was being transparent, you know. And then when I started to be transparent with Spirit and let Spirit know I want to change this, because I understand that this is hindering me. It's all about hindrance. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. It was hindering me. Is hindrance a word? I don't know. I just made it a word. I'm thinking, you know what, y'all? Don't worry about it. I had a long week, but it's getting better. Thank you. But anyway, it's hindering you. And what hinders you, you can't persevere with something holding you back, is what I'm saying. And so that's what I found out. And when I started accepting my flaws, and still accepting that sometimes these flaws will pop up and out, because guess what? We are human. We are living in y'all know what world we living in, you know. So you might have to get with somebody a time or two, but that's all right, you know. You might have to do some things a time or two, but that's okay. You know, but you got to stand your ground and your boundaries, you know, respect, keep your integrity, and don't fall back into old ways, because when you do, you just going to halt things in your life, and then you're going to act like, dang, why am I stagnant? Because you have turned into that character that you were again. So you have to go ahead and accept who you are. Yeah, you have a dark and a light side. Yes, it's all in what you want to tap into. I choose to tap into the light side because I get more blessings that way. When you on the dark side and always negative and things of that nature, and you pulling out your mean streak side all the time, what's going to happen is you're going to get all that mean streak karma back. So I'd rather stay on the light side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, things may happen, but I know, since I'm staying positive and I'm doing the things taking the steps that are necessary in order for me to keep getting over all of my flaws that I have, and accept that I do have flaws, and I'm not always right, and I'm not always this, and I'm not always that, and I don't know everything, and blah, 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 blah. You know, all these things that we have to accept about ourselves, except when we are wrong, you know, then I can just keep reaping the blessings of learning the lessons. Hey, that's what it is. And so you just want to learn how to accept things that you do in order to receive the things that are necessary for you to have in order for you to live an abundant life. That's the message that I wanted to get out today. So, you guys, tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Accept your way to abundance. So if you have any questions, anything, let me know. My information for personal reads will be at the bottom of the video. You guys, thank you for listening. I love you, love you, love you. Bye, collective. Have a very good night. Sweet dreams.